a wonderful feeling to be able to vote. People like raindrops and the blazing hot, yeah. National Alliance, you look like you're ready to go. The shoes up, lace up, and it's non-stop to cast the vote. So show me the way to your heart. The Alliance will never depart. Once you're straight with them all the time and focus, let me follow the Alliance down the road. And to the goals now, follow the Alliance down the road. The only goal now, follow the Alliance down the road. The only goal now, follow the Alliance down the road, down the road.
They're promising you what they did. They're going to show you what they did. Now, I don't expect them to do everything because they always has work to do in government. But let's get serious. Any government that campaigning only on a bridge and what they're going to do, you need to get rid of that government. Because if you sit on in government for 3 years and you can't do what me, William, Sylvia, and Tuit did in one, then you can't be in government. If our accomplishments in 1 year is more than yours in 3.
I am here with this broom for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons only. Reason number 1 is to show that we will get a clean sweep to victory this 2004 election. We will have an overwhelming victory. No coalition government. 8 seats and more. I mean, we are still the party to beat, you know. Sometimes we have to remind you, the supporters, we are the numbers and people win elections. Reason number 2, we still on why I have this broom. When we get our 8 seats or more, we will be cleaning house. We will use this broom to clean the government, clean up of self-enriching, vindictive officials. Those who care for themselves and their families and give you, my people, crumbs that fall off of their tables.
And some of you, I am teaching your children and your grandchildren because I won't give up. I'm accustomed of talking in the staff room and standing up and being the children's voice. And I decided to bring it to the podium, to be the voice of the children, to be the voice for the parents who are struggling, the parents who are trying to make ends meet, the children in school. I know the conditions sometimes under which we school them. I hope I don't get electrocuted. So I won't touch this mic and my slip on some rubber. So, I also, first and foremost, I'm a senior now, but I call myself a junior senior citizen. So of course, I have to look out for the senior citizens who are right now suffering in our society. The seniors who got us to where we are now.
William Marlin has sat in government for 27 years. And out of that 27 years, he only sat 7 years in the executive seat. The leader of the UP party has sat in government for 19 years. And out of that 19 years, he sat 17 years in the executive seat. And all he can show you is a bridge. This is why I have decided to follow the National Alliance and run on the National Alliance list. Because the leader of the National Alliance have so many projects behind his name, and all of these projects are social projects. Social projects for the people of St. Martin and not a bridge. We cannot do anything with a bridge. He built the homes in Belvedere. He built the schools, Genevieve the Weaver School, Martin Luther King School, Lionel Connor School, Leopold Bell School. He allocated land in the Hope where they have social homes. He have allocated land in the back right here. All these projects William Marlin did. This is why he is the leader of the National Alliance, and he and the National Alliance is the only party that has St. Martin at heart.
To their worries about the rising costs and decreasing incomes, especially as it relates to our pensioners. Listening to their growing disillusionment with the broken promises of politicians and the betrayal of the trust that you have placed in them. What I heard is a cry for new leadership, a call for change, pleas for someone, anyone, to put the needs of our people above their own. People of St. Martin, tonight, the National Alliance answers that call and asks for your support on August 29th. I have heard my people, and there have been many interesting revelations. For example, I've been asked about obtaining my votes through bribes on my Facebook page. But let me be very clear. I have never and will never consider buying votes because the people of St. Martin are better than that. I was raised to be a man of integrity. I offer myself in the service of my country with expectations of nothing more than earning the trust of the people to realize our collective hope for a better St. Martin. Politicians can't expect to be taken on trust. We must earn that trust. For the trust of the people cannot be bought. It must be given freely to you after you have demonstrated that you are worthy of it. The voters' trust must never be taken lightly. But how can you trust somebody that you don't even really know? I've been introduced to you as the number 11 candidate on the National Alliance slate. But Cedric Peterson is so much more.
Last time, called the CPA. Well, Kendall just answered your question. Kendall said that this is the party of inclusion. And when I met with the leader of the National Alliance, he was more than willing to welcome me and my good friend Amira to this party, so that tonight, together with the team of the National Alliance, we will bring home the victory to St. Martin to be the biggest party in St. Martin once again. And it's no mistake, because when I look down, it makes me feel so proud of this crowd. I'm seeing a sea of people. And I try to go to all of these political meetings. And when I go to them, I see people, but I don't see people that is into voting, that could vote. But when I look around and I see the sea of people here, in this crowd of people, I see people that is going to cast their vote for this party, knowing that this party is going to take home the victory come August 29, 2014.
It's simple. $55 million for a bridge. 30 million for a hospital, 5.5 million for land, 30 million for government building, and nothing for seniors. Something is wrong with our society when we look at young people, when we look at young children going to school hungry, and we could spend millions of dollars on concrete and refuse to invest in people. Something is wrong, St. Martin. My intention is not to stay long tonight. But when you have a company that is owned by the people of St. Martin, could spend $25,000, $250,000 on pillikins, and children going to school hungry. From in March, they said seniors will get a relief. Up to this present day, they have gotten nothing. Because if your intentions is wrong in the beginning, it will be wrong in the end. I am saying to you, St. Martin, I am saying to you, the crossroads is here now. We need your support. We need your help. Excuse me? Hold that. You see how he killed my flow?
Never be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Freedom, people, freedom! Do you want freedom tonight? Let me hear you! Good evening!
The National Alliance down, but with your support and God on our side, they could never turn us down. The leader of the National Alliance has delivered to the people of St. Martin and the people that came to this country of St. Martin. And we will continue in the legacy of the late Van James Jr. And now we have William Marlin. In the future it will be someone else. But we will cherish our leaders. God is with us. And God will be always with the National Alliance. You the people tonight, I want you to do one thing for St. Martin. Go home tonight and go on your knees and ask God to deliver victory for you the people of St. Martin. I want to tell you, they say they're going to build a hospital, but believe me, they have no intention of building a hospital. The only hospital to build is 2 dead homes, 2 on the Dutch side and 2 on the French side. That means 4 dead homes. The reason why they build those dead homes, because they got a plan to kill the people of St. Martin. If you notice how many people have died in the last year and a half, the people of St. Martin is dying. Let me tell you, my friends, the National Alliance love you, and I know you love the National Alliance.
This is election time. This is melee time. We have to correct some things. There is a billboard across from Koiman. Somebody trying to use something without asking permission and use it wrong. You do not have the word. Let me tell you where this comes from. In Parliament, when you want to speak, you have to request the word. The rules of Parliament says you can only speak after having request the word and be given the word. So, there is only 2 possibilities. You do have the word and you do not have the word. What is wrong with the billboard across from Koiman? And you all better go look at it tonight before they take it down. You cannot give the word to St. Martin. St. Martin always have the word. You cannot believe it. You want to go to Parliament
Martin, and you don't understand the rules of order. The country, the people always have the word. But if you come to Parliament and you hear the chairman speaking and you try to interrupt before your time, I will tell you, you do not have the word. So tell them Samuel say, the former president of Parliament say, you cannot give a country the word. The word belongs to the people all the time. Take it down. Take it down. It is wrong. It is wrong for any man in St. Martin to believe that St. Martin has to ask permission to speak. That's wrong. They are out of order. You know what we live in a democracy of free world. The moment you say, St. Martin, you do have the word, it sounds like St. Martin asking you to speak. That can't be possible, right? Let me see your hands. Tell them, take it down.
That's got to go. Period. It's got to go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we're talking about here. Let me tell you what we're talking about here. This government have the nerve to increase the school fees on you, the people, without even informing you. They raise the school fee by a whopping $850 and in some cases $900 guilders. Total disrespect. That school fee has got to go. So Rudolph, I agree with you. My colleague, former chairman of Parliament, I agree with you 100%. But I want me to sit down and we're going to come with a plan and we're going to do even better than that. Because them government-owned companies were reeling their millions and they could build $45 million bridge. They could build boardwalk. They could pay for pelicans. Well, pay for our school children. Pay for our school children. Those companies are government-owned companies, and they should pay. They must pay. They will pay. Under government, under National Alliance government, they will contribute and pay for our young people. They will pay to educate our school children. And what our parents will do, our parents will concentrate on feeding and clothing their children. That's what you need to concentrate on.
We love to dance. We love to dance. And I'm sure tonight, if she could have been here, she would have danced tonight. So yes, I'm a bit sad inside, but if I don't do this, she will come back and get me. So I had to do this tonight. Bonne nuit, Saint-Martin!
And I'm telling you, every time we get in government, they are scared. And that's why they do everything to get us back out. Everything. They tell the business people, we're going to raise taxes on them. We tell these one that and scare them off. How come that never happened? Compliance, everybody needs to comply. If you own a business, you got to pay X or Y. That's how it is. And the only way that we can afford schools, the only way that we can afford proper sporting facilities, the Cultural and Performing Arts Center, which somebody steal the idea from me. All of a sudden, they know that they got dancers and musicians on St. Martin. All of a sudden, the people in the youth center been under substandard circumstances, staying today, staying 10 years, in 20 years. And you want to tell me all of a sudden you're going to build a performance arts theater? Woo. Because you built a bridge, which didn't really help us much. Because you can produce big projects out of your pet companies. How come those pet companies don't support the after-school program so that all children could go for free? How come they don't provide all the breakfast and all the lunch programs? This is what I would like to see. In my dream, in my ideal St. Martin, our children go to school. Those that need a breakfast will get it. Because I don't believe I can feed my child. My child can eat home. Right or wrong? But those that need it, or if it's too early, you know, children don't like to leave out of the house 6:30 in the morning eating. Have a breakfast in school, and those that have to contribute and can, will, and those that can't, subsidized by government. These are the things we need to subsidize. Pod during the morning, break for lunch, just like everywhere else in the world.
Leader of the National Alliance, the #1 candidate, William.
I don't want to make George look bad, so I don't wind up tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. There is no 10, there is no 15 or 20 that go to any candidate of the National Alliance. And those who left is because they wanted to go where there is a 10%. They wanted to go where there is a 5%. We who are here together with you are here because when we work, St. Martin gets 100%. This campaign is a serious and important campaign because this campaign will determine what kind of government St. Martin will have for the next 4 years. Will we have another 4 years of instability? Government falling, government going up, government falling, government changing. It all depends on you. 4 years ago, we reached the playoffs. We reached the finals. We scored more goals, but we were left out on Celebration Day. We were given 7 seats by you and thousands more. And when it was time to form the government, they left us out. Therefore, we are telling you today, on August 29th, make no mistake. Don't vote because you were given 15 cents. Don't vote because you were given 100 cents. Don't vote because you were given a green watch. Don't vote because you saw a green banner. Don't vote because you saw a red flag. Vote because you want 4 years of stable, honest, decent, hard-working government. Hard-working ministers like Sylvania Jacob. Hard-working ministers like Roland Tuitt. Hard-working chairman.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
He's coming back.
Who's coming back?
He's coming back.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
So, he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Thank God he's coming back.
My name is Franklin Myers, the #3 candidate on the United People's Party, and I'm back.
Vote Frankie Myers, your #3 candidate on the United People's Party.